Guys, it is almost Valentine's Day, and we want to tell you 13 ways that you can make Valentine's Day super special without really spending any money, or spending very little money. You don't have to spend a lot to make them love you. And if you do, then maybe you should reevaluate your relationship.
Maybe.
Just kidding. Okay, tip number 1, clean the house for them. You know, there is something so special about coming home to a clean house. I don't know, maybe it's like a girl thing because I do a lot of cleaning, but coming home to a clean house, you've never been sexier in my life. So.
And it's not something that actually takes that much effort to do. It's just doing something a little bit special and like doing something without being asked. You know, when you come home and you see that the other person took some time to actually try to make things better for you when you come home, like it just means a lot to you, and it always means a lot to me. So I mean, that's definitely something you can do just to help set the mood.
Yeah. As an extension to that, you can also clean the car. Like, if you don't have time to clean the whole house, take their car to a car wash. You know, you can do it yourself, or you can just do one of those like $5 car washes that has like the vacuum and stuff. Put a nice little air freshener in there, or just go crazy with the Febreze. Doing something just nice for them, like washing their car, it speaks a lot. It's a little gesture, but it really does speak a lot.
Especially if you're going to go somewhere later in that car, it's always nice to, you know,
have a nice clean car.
Exactly.
And no bags of fast food in the back seat.
Yeah.
So.
And then another thing you can do it while you're cleaning things up is clean yourself up a little bit. There's nothing more fun than being able to go on to a date, even if you're going somewhere and you're not going to be spending a lot of money. You can dress up like $1 million, and it's always really fun to go out together in like a suit and a dress and
go like all prom style and then go to Taco Bell.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Who cares?
Makes for good memories.
You guys know that you dress up for each other. Who cares where you're going? It's always a fun time when you get to, you know, take a little time, make yourself look good.
Yeah, get a little dolled up for each other. It's fun stuff. Next, after you're done cleaning the house, just decorate a little bit. You know, if you have some candles, put them out. If you guys love doing crafts together, you can make like fun little Valentine's Day decorations. Do something to just like kind of change the mood and the atmosphere of your house or your car or wherever. You know, it's a little bit of work goes a long way when it comes to making a day special.
Yeah, and a lot of times at like a dollar store, you can find like those little fake rose petals. You can put some rose petals around the house. That's always a fun way to set the mood as well.
Yeah, one time he wrote me this letter and he like surrounded it and made a heart out of rose petals, and it was so sweet. Like, it was so cute. So yeah, do little things like that really make a big difference.
Very true. And then while you're also laying out the candles, you can create a romantic music playlist and use that to help set the mood as well. Just have that playing in the background on like a Bluetooth speaker. It's always a nice way to make the home feel a little bit more romantic when you have some good music in the background.
Yeah. Or if you like a really tranquil environment, you can even like find like peaceful music soundtracks, you know? So do you know, if y'all are into hip hop and you want some like fun like hip hop, like do whatever's fun for you. This is about setting the environment to be one that you guys enjoy. Next is write notes or letters or leave cute little things around the house for each other. You know, like I kind of mentioned earlier, letters speak a million words. You know, like most of the time we communicate via text, and not many people take time to like write down how they feel or, you know, like how much they actually care. So writing a letter for the other person that's truly from the heart, not just a card. Like cards are fun, but something about like letters and like little notes, they make a world of difference. So I would encourage you to get some paper, you know, like it doesn't have to be crazy fancy, but get some paper and write them a note, write them a little love letter.
Yeah, and that's something that's useful for new couples and for people that have been together for a while. You know, you can become very used to each other and forget the things that you used to do when you were in a relationship for the first time. So being able to like take some time and actually write notes about how you still think about them and what they still mean to you, it's a great way to you know, really speak from your heart to their heart.
Exactly. I'm gonna write you a letter.
Yeah.
It'll be better than yours. It'll be better than the one you write for me.
See, there's the competitive nature coming out again.
Another thing you can do is kind of the opposite of writing a letter. You can actually take time to text each other through the day. You know, if you have a date that evening, you know, if you're celebrating on Valentine's Day or theoretically after, take time in the day and let them know how excited you are for it, you know? Or you can even write them a novel of a text message. Those are always fun too.
Yes.
Like, as long as they're not filled with drama.
Yeah.
Novel text messages that are drama are the worst. But novel text messages that are like, oh, I love you so much, and you make me so happy,
cute.
like, oh, you're so cute. Those are fun to get.
Yeah, Google a poem. I mean, you can be a little cheesy. It's always fun. Another thing you can do, and this is probably more for people that have been in a relationship for a while together, is actually ask out the other person on a date in a way that you used to. It doesn't necessarily need to be like anything crazy, but like set it up a little bit, you know, set the mood and ask them if they'd go on a date with you. Or you can even, like, if you're already married, you can like kind of propose a date to them. You know, just do something cute, something that is a little bit different than normal, rather than just saying, hey, let's go out to eat.
Be like, yo, what should we do for Valentine's Day this year? Be like, make it cute, make it fun, you know? When he proposed, he wrote me like a little like poem, and it was super cute, and I was like, oh my gosh, of course I'll go on a date with you. So like, just make it fun, make it cute, bring it back to when you were first dating, you know? And
if you are first dating, that should be pretty easy for you.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just putting a little effort into it is always a great way to make the night a little bit more special. Another thing you can do is give each other compliments. Again, if you've been together for a while, you've kind of gotten used to just the routine of going through life together. Actually spending some time and going back and doing the things that you used to do when you were first dating is a great way to like reignite that love, you know?
Hey, you're hot.
Hey, you're hot.
I want to have your babies. Someday.
Someday.
Not for like 5 years.
5 years. No babies.
Not yet. But you are hot.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that. But those are things that you can do that it, again, doesn't cost any money, and
There's
it really...
something in my eye. Sorry. You can keep going.
No.
Good.
But those are some things that you can do that don't require any extra money. They just require a little extra thought. And they really do go a long way in setting the mood and making Valentine's Day actually special.
Yeah. So next is surprise them at work with Starbucks or something fun. If you don't have a lot of money, you can always make them some coffee or make them a tea and just surprise them. Go to work, assuming they have a job that you can do that. If they work for like the CIA, you can't do that.
It is obviously somewhat relative, but if you're able to do something like that, we've done that for each other a number of times, and it always feels really special when you don't know that it's coming. You know, little surprises. Again, it doesn't have to be expensive. It's the thought that really counts here.
Or if you pack your lunch, even put like something special in their lunch. So when they open it, they get a little envelope with like candies, you know, surprise them with something, and it really makes a big difference. Yeah.
Another thing you can definitely do to set the mood is engage in a lot more touching. You know, I think...
Champion!
You're awesome. This might be more of a guy thing, but you know, sometimes we neglect to just do the simple things like holding each other's hands, or giving a nice touch on the shoulder, or a kiss on the cheek. Things like that, again, always can really help set the mood, and again, doesn't cost any extra money.
The last thing that we want to tell you guys that you can do is just do the annoying things for each other that the other person doesn't want to do. I know whenever I take care of paying a bill, or I schedule an appointment that he needs to do but I can just take care of, it takes a lot off of his mind, and it helps him to be able to relax. So doing whatever you can for that person so they can actually enjoy your evening together, whether that's staying at home, whether that's going out, being able to relax and kind of forget about responsibilities is a huge part of just having fun together. So the more you can do to set that mood is going to really help you guys have a great Valentine's Day.
Yeah, exactly. Anything you can do to just take your mind off of everything else is really what you're trying to do in setting the mood, because I mean, no one wants to be worrying about all the other fun things about adulting while you're enjoying Valentine's Day together.
So go make Valentine's Day special and make every day special for each other.
Yes.
You know, but extra special on Valentine's Day because it's an excuse to spoil each other.
Yep.
So, we love you guys. Hope this helped. If you guys are gonna try any of these things, let us know in the comments below. We love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye.